Okay, Dennis, and what's the biggest win of your career to date?
That would be Ingalls Driver winning the 2008 World Hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival.
Cheltenham. And how many winners have you had at Cheltenham?
3 festival winners.
3 festival winners. Is that your highlight then?
I've been very lucky. I've quite a lot of highlights.
Yeah.
Been a lucky person.
And apart from Ingalls Driver, what's the best ride you've had then, would you say?
I suppose maybe Tidal Bay winning the Arkle and following up in the Magnol at Aintree, double grade 1 is quite a good feeling.
Good achievement, yeah. And Black Appalachia, you said as well, was one of you?
Second in the Grand National. No one ever takes pride for finishing second, but it was a gallant display, and he was a superb horse in my career. Great ride over national fences.
Yeah.
Got a great buzz.
So you've still the national to win then?
Still got that one to win, yeah. And a lot more.
And a lot more, yeah. So we're here at Southwell Racecourse. What's your opinion of riding at Southwell? I know you ride here a fair bit, on and off through the year.
I've had a bit of success in Southwell. It's a straightforward track, sharp left-handed track, flat. Always tends to be quite a lot of fallers here over fences, only for the reason that of the speed. It's a quick trap. It's a quick trappy track, and it drags you in a bit to the boards of the fences. But I must say, it's a fair track, and usually the best horse wins here.
Is it? And you say it's usually the speed at the fences, or is that on the hurdles and the chase?
Yeah, the speed. It's just one of these tracks. So the track speed. It's like I say, it's a flat track, and at Southwell they've got the brush hurdles, which are very inviting for hurdlers or young horses starting off. So it's always a good place to bring a nice young horse to come here and start off. The fences, they can be a bit trappy. They can drag you in. You tend to get a lot of fallers here. Like I say, it's usually the speed, but it rides well. It's a very fair track.
Yeah, and you're talking about the hurdle fences because they're the portable solid bases, aren't they? So they don't knock down like a lot of the traditional hurdles.
No, they don't. And I think there's only 2 tracks in the country really that have them sort of hurdles. Worcester is the other one. It's like I say, they're softer on top. They don't fall on the ground, and they've got a middle board on them, which obviously the horses have to use a different technique to jump them. Obviously they jump them with a bit more height than they would jump a natural hurdle. But like I say, if you get a horse that really takes it around here, he can give you a tremendous ride.
Yeah. And what's the sort of riding style then? Does it vary when you come to Southwell, your style of riding, or do you?
Basically, you can't really drop a horse in here too far, you know. You'd always really have to be on the pace, but at the same time you have to stay. Stamina is a big thing here. You know, it's very hard to go wide here as well. On soft ground, obviously the ground makes a big difference here, but on good ground you definitely can't be too far off the pace. It's a front runner track really. Yeah,
so you wouldn't hold up at all and
try and come. Not too much. You could hold up a bit, but you could never be too far off it. You'd always have to judge it fairly right. If you were holding one up, you'd have to meet every single fence or hurdle right.
Right.
You know, to keep yourself in the game, in the race. But like I say, the best horse usually tends to win here.
Does it? And do you find having a longer straight? I mean, is this quite a long running on the straight here?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes you'll see plenty of horses here. They're going well, turning in, and still only finish second or third. Usually, but they get at it. They get racing very early here. They get racing, enter the back straight, and they start kicking halfway down the back straight, and they're still flat out. But they usually stay going because of the flat proximity of the course. They usually stay galloping on it.
Right. And so riding a hurdles race, just recap on that, you'd always stay handy and you'd start kicking for home down the back straight, would you?
Yeah, I'd always be on the fence if I could, right down the inside. It's a sharp track, and the less ground you give away, the best chance you have really. You'd always want to be in the first 2 or 3.
Yeah.